Ain't a water, ain't a water. It's about that time, it's about that time. Mothatha ukubheka sesifile. Nakuya. So yeah, injalo lento. So sila UKZN Westville campus is the sister symposium. It's a woman empowerment activity lapho khona kuningi okwenzeka ngaphansi sazongena siyabona abo-Advocate Lihle Mapipa sebafikile, so asesingene ngaphansi sibone ukuthi basiphatheleni kwenzakalani. Stay tuned.
Now, just so that you understand, the Moses Kotane Research Institute is a public entity established to conduct economic research, promote innovation, and coordinate training and development interventions tailored to the needs of the provincial economy in KwaZulu-Natal. So this is a sector that speaks directly, maybe to some of you. It does economic research, it promotes innovation, and coordinates training and development activities tailored to the needs of the province. Some of Advocate Mapipa's key roles and leadership initiatives include, for the year, a period of a year, she served as the acting CEO of such an important institution. She has collaborated with institutions like the Durban University of Technology to support initiatives such as Navigation Simulation Laboratory, which aims to produce top-tier maritime experts. In the field of skills development, she has a focus on contributing to the skills development of KwaZulu-Natal's younger generation and seeks strategies to enhance employability, productivity, and economic growth. It is always a proud moment to mention that as an alumnus of the University of KwaZulu-Natal, she facilitated and assisted in the student debt relief program that ended up raising over 20 million rand in terms of clearing student debt. And this is what it means to tap into certain entities, you know. So the SRC had this brilliant idea, they reached out to their alumni, she was one of those who did come forward in that. If I were to read her CV, we would go on for days. But I do want to mention some of the government departments that she has worked with in terms of not just compliance and legislature, but also in terms of actually rescuing them and getting them over the hole. She's been at economic development and trade and industry. She has been at corporate governance and trade. She has been in local government with the municipality. She has served on the board of the Lotto and the SA Lotto and Gambling Board. So this is a lady with a wealth of experience. And I think the common theme today has been we have had educated women who have broken broken literally and shattered the ceilings of what their qualification does. So please, ladies, may you join me and clap hands for Advocate Lihle.
Good afternoon, ladies and a few gentlemen in the room. I'm quite honored to be standing here in front of you this afternoon and support. Okay, is it because I'm short? I'm vertically challenged, I know that. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Madam Program Director. It is truly an honor for me to stand here in front of you this afternoon to support the Sisters Elevation Symposium. Everything that has been said in the introduction is true, and although a very abridged version. And I would like to mention more, not as a matter of bragging, but as a matter of encouraging young people in the room. She mentioned of being selected as an acting judge of the High Court of South Africa. And I'm saying that's a privilege, a unique privilege, because you don't apply for that. You get selected by the judge president because of the recognition of the work that you do, the way you conduct yourself as a professional, in this case as a legal professional. It came to me as a surprise and as an honor, which I still treasure till today. And that means that it is possible for all of you to get such opportunities if you work very hard, if you practice what you preach, if you consider whatever you are doing, you consider that seriously, and always keep in mind that whatever you are doing, how you conduct yourself, how you behave, someone is watching. Whether it's someone below you looking up to you as a mentor or as a role model, or a prospective employer, or a prospective business sponsor, or a prospective collaborative partner for your business. So it is very important for us ladies to always keep in mind how we handle ourselves, especially in the world of social media. Everything we do, people take pictures, people take videos, and they post. How you conduct yourself can go viral, either in a positive way or in a negative way. That you must always keep in mind. So I would like to thank the UKZN as the university for allowing this student group to have this gathering today. So I think it is under the Department of Higher Education and Training and under the Entrepreneurship Development in Higher Education, which is a program for the Students' Women Economic Empowerment Program, summarized as SWEEP. I'm very much honored to be associated with a group of young women like you. I'm very passionate about youth development and youth empowerment, because I'm here today because of ladies who were there before me, ladies that which I look up to as my mentors. Some of them are aware that I was looking up to them, some of them are not aware that I was looking up to them. Hence I'm saying, be always conscious of how you behave, of how you handle yourself, how you speak, how you behave in social gatherings. It's very important. I'm trying not to repeat what my previous the previous speakers spoke about. They've said a lot of motivational talks, which I don't wish to repeat, but sometimes it will only be easy not to repeat, because they've set a lot of relevant guidance to you which I would also want to echo at some point. So as women, we know that there's been a lot of barriers into our success, some of which has been shared here already. Although we have made a lot of strides, government has opened a lot of doors for us as women. But the fact is, there is still that stigma against women. There is still that resistance, discomfort to put women in leadership positions or in powerful positions in the society and in business and in politics, because we are women. But I'm happy that a lot of women who have come before us, particularly the 1976 women who marched for our rights, hence we celebrate Women's Month, hence we celebrate the 9th of August as the Women's Day. We celebrate the women who stood up against the discrimination of women. We follow their path today. And for that, I would like us to applaud those women. Some are still living, some are gone. I'm very happy that we are fighting those barriers. And we are winning. And for those who are still doubting themselves, just see yourself as a winner from today. If you are doubting yourself, just see yourself as a winner. I had a very long speech that my learned digital communications specialist prepared for me, but a lot of it has already been covered. Thank you, Kamfa. A lot of it has already been covered, so I wouldn't like to waste our time and stand between you and lunch to repeat everything that has been said. I will, however, wish to mention my journey, starting with being a human rights activist at your level when I was a student. As a student at university, I joined a student organization called the Students for Human Rights, because the reason for me to choose law as a career was so that I could fight for human rights. I won't go too much into the background of why I thought that we need to fight for human rights, because that's a very long story and a personal one. But I did choose to become a lawyer to make sure that justice is served, to fight for human rights, to stand for compliance, and currently to deal with the issues of governance and risk management. As a Students for Human Rights executive member, I know I contributed a lot towards the difficulties, solving these difficulties at the university during my time. We were a wing of the student, the SRC. Do you still have SRCs? Yes. Okay. Now I'm showing my age. Yes, we were a support wing to the SRC, but our role extended to the communities. As lawyers, we would go out to the communities and teach them about their rights. We would go on what we called road shows in the rural areas, teaching them about their rights and how to deal with the issues relating to women protection. I'm very proud to say that as part of the Lawyers for Human Rights, or Students for Human Rights, then before I joined the Lawyers for Human Rights, we went around teaching people about voter education. That was pre-1994. Again, I'm giving out my age. And we were part of the group that was preparing the country for the first elections. We were optimistic that we're going to get there. So we started educating the community as to what democracy would mean to us and how to exercise our rights in terms of voting and the pros and cons of exercising that right. At that time, people didn't understand that they could vote and have their say into what government does and does not do. So it was part of our role as the then Students for Human Rights. Later, fast checking, I became, I did my internship, first internship with the Lawyers for Human Rights because I had served for free as a student for human rights. Now, as an intern of the Students for Human Rights, I got a stipend. You see, it starts with serving. You can serve for free, but that paves your way to getting something in return. Going back a little bit, now going into entrepreneurship. Before I joined the university, between my matric and the university, my parents didn't have money for me to register at the university. So I went out looking for a job and I got a job at Edgar's as a salesperson. So I was helping those who were coming to shop. So we were called sales assistants. And at my interview, my supervisor, a beautiful colored lady, looked at me and said, "Yeah, you look good. You look okay, but you could do with a little bit of makeup." Oh yes, she did. No. It's a positive one. At that time, I felt a little bit, so it means I'm not enough as, my natural look. But I later learned that that's how they want. Just try to make yourself diverse. Wherever you see opportunity, just grab it. I like law because it opened many doors for me. I sit in the advisory board of engineers. I think there's an engineer somewhere here. I sit in the advisory board of engineers of Africa as a lawyer. I got to learn that they call themselves, I thought it's only the lawyers who have titles like advocates, but they have their titles where they call themselves Eng so and so. Is that correct? That's why I learned that.
In Africa, in South Africa not so much, but as professional engineers, they similar to CAs, you have to go through a board.
You go through a board. Okay, the board that I serve in as an advisor, they call themselves Eng. So I'm the only one that's called advocate. I was wondering, hey, Auntie, I'm engineers and they're talking now, Eng so and so. I said, okay, that's nice. Now I'm advising engineers when I'm a lawyer. I'm also a marina. I serve in the governance body of the women in maritime of Southern and Western Africa. Because of the studies that I did here at UKZN, I am an alumni of UKZN. I mentioned that I started studying at the former University of Transkei, the now WUSU, but I am an alumni of not UKZN, let me correct this, University of Natal. again showing my age. So I graduated with the last group of the graduates of University of Natal in 2003. That's when I graduated my master's. I didn't say my age, and I'm not gonna tell you. But I can tell you that I'm a mommy to most of you. Okay, what else did I want to say? Okay, in closing, without waste of your time, I know you are hungry, but I just want to say to you, as practical guidance, you must just know your worth. One of my colleagues here did mention that you must know your worth. Don't wait for validation. Step into the room knowing that you belong. Did you see how I walked in here? Did you see? I knew where I belonged. I walked straight to the front. And then I was elevated up. Because I knew who I was. Know who you are. Know your worth. Build networks. My sister mentioned the building of networks. Collaborations are very good. In fact, they are advisable. Some of the businesses fail because we want to sit in our silos, in our little corners, and we don't want to share our ideas, we don't want to share our profits, or we don't want someone else to tell us what to do. We want to be directors, and you want to be a strategist, you want to be an implementer, you want to do everything on your own. And if you do that, you are bound to fail. So, network. Even if, yes, you have your own business, but make sure that you have some networks. Have associates that you work with. In case you get a big tender, have associates that you can share that with. When you are bidding for a certain tender, put your associates in as part of the proposal so that they can see that you do have capacity. Your networks obviously would be people in the same category of the services that you render. Be bold with your ideas. Don't be shy. If you have an idea, don't be shy. No idea is stupid. The fact that you thought about it, it means that it's possible. You just need to research more on it and make sure that you get the right tools and the right people to help you implement it. Okay, coming back to the institution that I currently serve, that is the Moses Kotane Research Institute. Our mandate is mainly research, economic research, and development. Under economic research, we assist the government with a short research project which assist the government to identify the economic gaps that are needed to assist people like you who want to start businesses, people who have been in business and suffered losses, such as the floods. When it was flooding, we were the first on the scene to check the damage and assess the damage and advise government. Remember the issues of looting. We are there as the Moses Kotane Research Institute to assess the damage, do research, we call it action research, and advise government on how they can intervene to assist those businesses that are affected. Under development, we also have a program that assists innovators. If you have an innovative idea that you would like to develop into a business, we do have assistance. We issue out calls or invitations. Visit our website. You will see when we advertise for innovators, where you can bring your ideas. You'll be given a chance to pitch your ideas. If the idea is viable enough, then we assist you with patenting your idea. Make sure that it's protected. I heard my sister telling us about an idea that was stolen. So at the Moses Kotane Research Institute, We assist innovators to bring their innovative ideas to life, to protect their ideas through intellectual property lawyers that we pay for using government money. And we also assist those innovators to link them to the markets through our sister entities or trade and investment. We also assist those innovators to get funding from our sister entities, that is your Itala, KZN Growth Fund, and others. So we do have that support program. We also have skills development programs that will channel you towards getting business, your business to thrive and to be sustainable. We have entrepreneurship courses that we offer. We have digital ICT courses that we offer. Throughout KZN, we have digital centers, 18 of them now that we've established across KZN, where we offer free digital marketing courses and other. I'm mentioning digital marketing because you are entrepreneurs, but there are many other courses that we offer for free as the Moses Kotane Research Institute. We also offer bursaries. We have students here in this university and other universities that are funded through the Moses Kotane Research Institute. If you're making notes, we're not going to give you the bursary that we from the bursaries that we offer. As I step down, I would like to mention my new achievements. I recently, on the 23rd of August 2025, got awarded a Black Excellence Lifetime Award from the USA. That's in recognition of the work that I do for the communities. I forgot to mention earlier that I offer free legal advice to communities, free legal advice to churches, pro bono work at the small claims courts. You know, when you're in business, don't only think about money, also think about giving back to the community, and you'll be recognized for your work. On that same date, the 23rd of August, 2025, I was awarded a doctoral degree, Doctor of Laws, in USA. I thank you.
So it's always so hard. How do we do this? Do we say Dr. Advocate Lihle Mapipa? Very good. All right, ladies. We're still here. We've had some remarkable input today.
This is 8tarradio.com. We are the heart of the ghetto.